Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat. At power forward, P.J. Tucker. At shooting guard, Eric Gordon. At the other guard position, Kyle Lowry. At center, Bam Adebayo. At the other forward position, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team is Eric Spoelstra. And now the starting lineup for your Philadelphia 76ers. At the small forward position, 6'5", number 22, P5. At guard, 6'5", number 18, Shake Milton. At guard, 6'10", number 25, Ben Simmons. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris. At center, 7 foot, number 21. The head coach for your Philadelphia 76ers is Doc Rivers. Another round of applause for your Philadelphia.
Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Well, Kyle Lowry is still getting it done. He said getting older, more mature, the game slows down. You know the situations you're going to be in, and as a point guard, you learn how to control the game a lot better. And he's still one of the best to do it at both ends of the floor. Kevin?
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Gordon, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the small forward. And the regular season, Clark, approaching its conclusion. Some have suggested pushing back the regular season permanently.
Well, we'll see if it gets traction. You know, the thought is that it's better to compete with baseball as an NBA league than for viewers during the football season. Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Adebayo against Embiid. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now, here's Milton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Out to Harris. Jacks up a three. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry.
Still Sixers ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Gordon with it. Picked up by Harris. Butler passes to Adebayo. Simmons against Butler. And Thibault sends it back. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Milton finds Simmons. Over Lowry. And Simmons gets the bucket.
Simmons really comfortable in tight. And he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Miami calls timeout. Quick ladder section. What a T-shirt. All right, coming out to the court right now.
And how about a look at our 2K leaderboard and a group of point guards that have a little bit of big man in them and some very good rebounding numbers since the All-Star break. And Simmons is second.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
First team foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Philadelphia leading by 4. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. And stolen by Butler. Down low, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Butler really known as one of the best defenders in the game. He knows when to get after it and go for steals with those quick hands.
Now, here's Milton. Harris passes to Simmons. Back to Harris. Pass to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thibault. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Butler on the way. That one, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Now, here's Lowry. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Puts it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Pass to Embiid. Now Thibault. Inside and stolen by Butler. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. That ties the game.
Well, that's a good job by Butler surveying the floor. He spots an opening and sets the shooter up for success there.
Harris outside. The pass to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Drafted third overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injury. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. And last game, their bench came alive.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5-9 from the field here in the first. Now, here's Thibault, defended by Butler. Thibault can't get it to go. Tucker finds Butler. Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Over Harris. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And remember, Lowry entered the league back in 2006, back when people wanted lots of mid-range shots.
Simmons looking it over. Out to Harris. The three. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Over Adebayo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Gordon. Outside Lowry. Back to Gordon. The Heat need to get a shot off. It's Lowry again missing. The 76ers trailing. Harris kicks to Milton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons inside. He's against Gordon. And then Simmons slams it in.
You know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Diallo comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Lamb is checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons. Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'd simply say Butler likes to finish with force at the rim. Show us what you got, Jimmy Bucket.
Curry passes to Harris. Outside, Lamb. Going inside and slam dunk by Lamb.
You know, using his athleticism well on these drives inside, Lamb is dependable at finding routes to the bucket.
Outside Butler. Back to Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Strus, guarded by Harris. Here's Oladipo. Good D by Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's Dedmon. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Lamb finds Curry. Now here's Lamb. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto. It's Curry with the drive, and he makes that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Heat trail by 5. The pass to Butler. Passes it to Hero. Back to Butler. Looking to end the run, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Curry is inside. Dedmon defending. Curry gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead. Heat have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Outside Butler. Butler is screen on Curry. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
And Oladipo's handle is tight now. I mean, so good at freezing the defense and then blowing right by whoever's on him. He's got a nice little hesitation move in his ball handling package.
Now here is Harris. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
And Butler gets it to go.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
Here's Lamb. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Drummond dishes to Lamb. Back to Drummond. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City. 5 on the clock. Kicks to Dedmon. Tries the spin move. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers leading by 5. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Lamb. Here's Harris, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
Adebayo is checked in for Miami.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Oladipo, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Curry against Oladipo. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. From down low. The shot, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. You talk to Jimmy Butler. His confidence in this Miami team, Greg, is at an extremely high level. I mean, listen to his words.
We got a team full of guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
You talk about scoring and defending and playmaking. Greg, Jimmy Butler can do all 3.
Yeah, leading the way with his play. He's made a huge difference ever since he joined the team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Thybulle kicks to Drummond. Drummond with the jam.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. 9-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat for three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And Clark, though he's improving offensively, Thibault earns his minutes at the defensive end.
Well, how about this, Kevin? Joel Embiid said Thibault has the potential to be the best defender in the league, and that's with Embiid watching Ben Simmons defend at a high level. But his combination of length, strength, and willpower and want to makes Thibault incredibly disruptive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
A great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. Now, here's Oladipo. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Tucker. The 76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Hero. And that one hits back iron.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Drummond. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
Boy, look at the big guy getting tricky. Drummond doesn't waste a chance to get creative at the rim. That's pretty impressive for a big guy.
Steps back. Tucker the pass to Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The Heat trail by 10. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. And here's Oladipo. Loads it up for Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's Diallo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Big Ben's roles have adjusted, Clark, in today's game. You take a young Clark coach and put him in this style of play. What adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Milton finds Thibault. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Butler with the ball. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Tell you what, you cannot let Butler get loose in these fast break situations. He's too quick and too smart in the open floor.
Embiid with the screen on Gordon. Knocks it loose. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Simmons. 26 points for him last game against Toronto.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Gordon the pass to Lowry. Adebayo the screen. The drive by Lowry. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
Diallo with it. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Butler kicks to Lowry. Now Butler. He has 6. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Gordon. Just 4 to shoot.
All right, a chance to look at stats for Adebayo. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Embiid. He gets it in there. Embiid's got the lead up to 12 now for Philadelphia.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
And the pass to Strus. Floats it up for Butler. The shot, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Lowry after Ben Simmons' bucket.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. And your center dancing.
And the 76ers with some changes. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Diallo. And Miami with a change here, too. Dedmon's checked in. Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. On the wing, Lamb. And stolen by Dedmon. Strus passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Dedmon a screen. Simmons against Butler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Butler against Simmons. Butler passes to Dedmon. Shot clock at 6. Dedmon a screen. Gordon for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 5 points so far.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
Passes it to Embiid from downtown. The shot will not fall. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Driving in. Here's Dedmon. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Curry, here we go. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
Outside Gordon. Curry against Lowry from 12 feet out. Here's Dedmon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, Milton. Embiid kicks to Milton. Buries the long-range jumper. And the 76ers lead by 11.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Butler with the steal. Here's Strus. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Now here's Milton. He's tightly guarded. Driving inside. Embiid inside. Out to Lamb. Outside Curry. Over Lowry. The shot by Curry. No good. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Strus. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as many as 14 points. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Curry. 14 points for Ben Simmons.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Embiid, the pass to Lamb. He kicks to Curry. On the wing, Lamb. Now recovering. It's Curry outside. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Gordon driving to the basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, you know, Gordon feeds off being the aggressor. He wants to be in attack mode and really make it tough for the defender to dictate what he's going to do.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Simmons. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Heat. Victor Oladipo comes in for Kyle Lowry. Now here is Harris. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Gordon against Curry. Pass to Tucker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. That one misses. The Heat trail by 13. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Harris, guarded by Tucker. Harris looking it over. Over in the corner, Lamb. Over Gordon. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. For the Raptors, they'll be up against the Bulls in Chicago. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And now let's look at how Joel Embiid played in that first half. I'd say incredible.
Incredible first half for him rebounding the ball. We don't always talk about it enough, but guys who own the glass, they can be huge difference makers. Leads to extra points and extra possessions.
And that'll do it for our halftime show. Let's get you back out to the game.
Where's Crafty? Where's my mac and cheese?
Right there with you, brother. I need my kale salad, though.
Kale salad. Mac and cheese. Veritable twins. I'm opting for the blue cheese lasagna.
Ooh, what is that?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Gordon is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3. Now, here's Adebayo. He has 6. Now, here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Here's Lowry. Butler in the corner. The 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Lowry passes to Butler. Outside for Lowry. To the paint, here's Adebayo. Ball's knocked loose. The 76ers leading by 17. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris. 16 points for Ben Simmons. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Adebayo with a screen on Simmons. Outside Lowry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And here's Gordon from outside. Now here's Milton. Defended by Butler. Thibault finds Simmons. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Harris misses. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Gordon, the pass to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Milton. And that one is good. Adebayo's got 8 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
There's the pass to Harris. And there's the drive. Fires the 3. A shot by Milton, no good. The Heat trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Hey, you got it like that aggressiveness of Butler. I mean, slicing inside and finishing with the dunk. Come on now. That's well done.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Diallo comes in for Shake Milton. Simmons passes to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook. 10 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 8. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia leading by 19. Diallo with it. Lowry picks him up. Harris drives in. And slam dunk by Harris.
You know, we talked a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Simmons against Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Simmons. Now here's Diallo, defended by Butler. They get the rebound. The Heat trail by 21. Lowry for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Diallo the pass to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, we see Embiid operate a lot from the perimeter, but he is clearly at his best owning the paint.
Now here's Butler. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And they get it back. Great open look there. Adebayo's got 10.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Pass to Embiid. Now, here's Thibault. 6 to shoot. Here's Diallo. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 21. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Simmons. Harris passes to Thibault. Stolen by Tucker. Embiid against Butler. A stupendous finish in traffic. 10 points for him.
That's really all you can do defensively. Butler is an all-star for this very reason. Excellent skills and cool under pressure.
Now here's Diallo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Up top, Adebayo. Guarded by Embiid. Shots good by Butler.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The 76ers leading by 16. Pass to Harris. And here's Embiid. Over Adebayo. That one a little long. And here's Lowry. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Butler in the corner. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. And Thibault sends it back. Simmons inside. Guarded by Tucker.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Diallo. And it's Seth Curry in for Tobias Harris. Then for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tyler Hero comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. When he's right, Clark, Oladipo can take over a game with his athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard. And he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Curry deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. And Curry picks him up defensively and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Now here's Simmons. 20 points for him. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
Here's Simmons. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Now, Hero, D right on him, kicks it to Oladipo. Butler against Lamb. Butler with the ball, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Curry. There's the drive. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Butler out to the wing. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for that matchup against the Nets, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's Simmons. Dedmon with the block. Now, Hero, covered by Lamb. Here's Oladipo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Down by 12. Takes the three. And Embiid pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Here's Lamb. The 76ers with another miss.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Oladipo kicks to Adebayo. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Drummond's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Oladipo for three. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Oladipo's got it back down to within single digits with the Heat. Embiid with the screen on Butler. Thibault the pass to Milton. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And it's sent back by Drummond. On the wing, Milton. Dedmon defending. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with Morris. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And so here is Miami. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Out to Lamb. The pass to Thibault. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way over Milton. The baseline J off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia. And the small and power forward are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with Jeremy Lamb, and it's Drummond in at the center position.
He's such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
Lamb finds Milton. Drummond with a screen on Oladipo. In the corner, it's Harris. Lamb with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Thibault, the pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Now, Hero passes to Gordon. He kicks it to Tucker. Now Oladipo. Pass to Hero. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Milton. Oladipo against Harris. Now the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Oladipo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Adebayo with a screen on Lamb. Shot's good by Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Milton the pass to Harris. And a wide open look for Lamb. And the 3 off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Oladipo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense there from Lamb. Thibault kicks to Drummond. Drummond is doubled to the inside. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Simmons checked in for Lamb. Heat also with a sub. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Milton. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
What touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Hero after the Sixers pick up 2. Over Milton. Miami no good on that time either.
look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Harris outside Simmons. Shoots over Hero, and Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo, an athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Here's Lowry, and he banks in the layup.
Kyle Lowry.
Here's Simmons. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat trail by 11. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now here is Harris. Shoots over Tucker. Harris passes to Thibault. That one falls. And that's now 6 points for Tobias Harris.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Here's Lowry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Milton the pass to Drummond. Simmons inside. Now recovering. No good from Simmons.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Gordon kicks to Hero. Lowry for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Milton the pass to Simmons. Back to Milton. Drummond the screen to the middle. Milton finds Drummond. And yes, it's good. Drummond's got 12 points in just the second half.
When Drummond's points come, they tend to come inside. He's got a lot of ways to beat you down low.
Adebayo, high post. Harris is there. Here's Hero. A second chance effort. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Now here's Simmons. Over Lowry. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 24.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Hero, defended by Milton. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside Gordon. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here is Harris. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jimmy Butler is checked in for Tyler Hero.
In for the Heat, Jimmy Butler.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 14-point game. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now here's Gordon. And Thibault sends it back. Simmons left side. Dishes it to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 17. And here's Lowry. This is it to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Over Milton. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 4. Lowry passes to Gordon. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Milton finds Harris. Back to Milton. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harris. And he drives in and slam dunk by Harris.
Big man coming through. Have to enjoy watching Harris attack the rack with that kind of ferocity.
Outside Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Milton. Here's Drummond. He is guarded by Adebayo. Drummond is doubled. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 26 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Butler kicks to Gordon. Outside Lowry. Back to Gordon. Down low. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Thibault with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Back to Thibault. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Man, terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
There's the feed to him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Drummond trying to get himself free. And Adebayo sends it back. The Heat trail by 17. Pass to Lowry. Butler feeling out a bit. Shot from 12. Drained for 2 points. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Butler finding shots where he can, even in the mid-range area. Always resourceful is Jimmy Butler.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
This gives them some gloating room, if you will. It's a special win because now they'll finish 3-1 against them.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Drummond.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Heat pick up 2. One-on-one here. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Here's Simmons. And just miss after miss right now.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And a deep 3 from Lowry. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Now here's Milton. Defended by Butler. Harris against Gordon. Harris kicks to Simmons. So Philadelphia wins it They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.